Hey everybody, and welcome back to Northernlion Plays FTL. We are gonna get started here. So I have to admit, I have to confess, I've been playing a little bit off camera to try to build my skills up a little bit, because this game is, the further I get into it, let's just say, the more I'm realizing how increasingly hard it is. And during my time, I just randomly happened to unlock this Zoltan cruiser, so I figured we might take this out for a cruise this time. Get it? Because it's a cruise. I thought it was funny. Let's name all of the Zoltans after video game studios that find themselves in difficult situations, or publishers that find themselves in difficult situations. So we'll say THQ, you know, with their financial trouble. BioWare, having just had, you know, its two co-founders leave. And I don't know, there's so many potential options here. Let us put Ubisoft, because of the way they allowed my Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood Let's Play to be taken down. And there we go. And we'll rename our ship. Figured it out, bitch. Oh, okay, we'll name it, Good Luck. You'll need it. Whatever. We'll take it. So the Zoltan Cruiser is a little bit different than the standard ship. Mostly because the layout is a total pain in the ass. Because, like, you can see if I want to, let's say there's, like, a person in the weapons room, a person in the shields room, and a person, or the medbay is on fire. It's a long-ass walk all the way through here to get back to it. But the bonus is, first off, it starts with level 2 doors. So I don't need to upgrade those to, like, smother people in the airlocks, basically. And also, the Zoltans give 1 power innately to whatever room they're in. So as we get started here, you'll see what I mean when I say that this is important. Because we're going to take Ubisoft. We're going to put Ubisoft here in the weapons room, and we're also going to put BioWare in the weapons room. We're going to let THQ pilot the ship. I don't know, could be a great idea, could be a terrible idea. But now, this gives us 2 power in the weapons room, which means that just by powering down our medbay, we can now access the halberd beam. But the way that we're probably going to do this most of the time, I realize nobody's on the shields right now, and that sucks. But we're going to try to get power as soon as possible so that we can, like, increase, like, the power to the medbay, obviously, because we want that on at some point. And then also increase our weapons so we can have both of these powered on at once. However, we're probably going to do, like, the Leto, or Jared Leto here. And then once the shields are down, we're just going to smash him with the halberd beam, because it's going to do so much damage. And we're going to have some combat right off the bat, so you're going to see how this works. Step 1 is we are going to take out their shields. I realize that sounds crazy, because their weapons are going to be active. Okay, so now that their shields are out, we're going to switch to the halberd beam. Power down the Leto, power this up. And our engines do not work right now. I think that's because they must have hacked us. I didn't really look at the condition before we got into it. But now with their shields down, we're just going to spread our beam out as far as it'll go here. And this should do a ton of hull damage to them. We really, like with the Zoltan Cruiser, I haven't had fantastic luck so far. We really do need like a second weapon, like a laser or something, to make this work as best as it possibly can. However, as you can see, you can still do a ton of damage to your enemies with the halberd beam. It did like 4 or 5 hull damage right there, because it does something like 2 damage per room or something. Yeah, 2 damage per room with small breach chance. So we get a little bit of scrap there. We're going to invest in our power bars right away. So now we can have our medbay powered up, and, you know, crisis averted. We're actually going to keep our halberd beam as the charge. The reason being that if we have to switch to the Leto, we can. But if the enemy doesn't have any shields, this is the way we want to do it, I think. Because it'll just tear them apart like tissue paper, basically. But we really want to get like a laser or something to go along with it. Let us aid the civilian ship. These guys do have a shield, so we'll switch to the Leto very quickly, power it up, and get ready to fire it at their shields. What do they have? It looks like they have a... I know that this is a laser, but I don't know what this weapon is. I guess we'll see. Maybe ion? Okay, now that the shields are down, switch to the halberd beam, power it up. I don't know, I guess we'll see at some point. Perhaps. Actually, shields are not down. Well, we'll see how the halberd beam does with the shields up anyway. So we'll try to stretch that maybe like here to here. Actually, let's do shields and engine. Alright, so that's taking shields down. The halberd beam, the problem with beam weapons is that they get stopped by shields pretty easily. Oh, that was like a breaching ion bomb. Weird. Yeah, so you really want to take the shields down before you use a beam weapon, but in this situation, I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just roll with the halberd beam on light opponents. So we get a shield charge booster, missiles, drone parts, and scrap. Civilian ship made a fast retreat, sadly. A fast retweet. Oh my god, this dumbass Zoltan cruiser came in and was using his halberd beam on our shields. We don't really want to trade fuel for drone parts right now, so we'll just continue onwards here. Go into as many beacons as we possibly can, of course. Yes, this has no shields, so let's intervene to defend the outpost. And one well-placed halberd beam should be enough to do a ton of damage here. Like that, maybe. Wow, they have 2 missile launchers! That sucks. Luckily, the Zoltan chip, I forgot to mention, also has an energy shield that blocks like the first few missiles from coming. That is super important, because normally those missiles can, like, if the enemy missiles charge faster than yours, and they usually do, then it can be a total pain in the ass for you to have to, you know, repair your shields or like have one of your weapons go offline when those missiles hit. But in this situation, not a problem. So again, we have a situation with an enemy ship. You know what? Let's just try the halberd beam against the shields here. If these guys get away, so be it. We're gonna try like drone control, shields. Maybe we should do like weapons, shields, engine. And if we can take down the shields, which we cannot, but we can do at least damage to everything. And we'll try that exactly again. I think the best strategy is to use like the Lido first and drop the missile, you know, maybe in their shield room, and then rake the halberd beam like across their bow. But we'll stick with this for now. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna drop the Lido on their engine. We still have an energy shield left to a certain extent. The missile missed. God damn it! That's why they call it a missile. Our energy shield is 1 hit away from being down, which is super not good for us, because then missiles are gonna start to hit. They're gonna get away. That was poor. I probably should not have switched from the halberd beam to the missile, to be honest with you. But this is why I want another... well, this is a pain in the ass, actually. This is why I want another... Can I get... That's a decent angle there. Let's try it again. There we go. I want another, like, weapons power bar so that I can keep the missile and the halberd beam powered up at the same time. And that's when the Zoltan Cruiser really starts to be a little bit stronger, I think. This drone is going to be a total pain in the ass, by the way. But what that will mean is that I can, like, drop the missile on the shields and then use the halberd beam and not have to manage my power so much. But that was a really good first halberd beam there. We'll do the same thing here, except we'll try it in, like, this location. I'm not sure, like, how much of the beam needs to touch a room in order to do damage in it. I think it just kind of needs to, like, have, like, 1 pixel inside. So they're trying to get away now. Good fucking luck. You are deceased. And as a result, we get 14 scrap. That is enough to power up our next weapons, and we can power down the medbay, and now we can have the missiles going at exactly the same time. What we really want next is probably a second bar of shields. That's pretty important. Well, we find no signs of life here, so let's just exit before the rebels catch up with us. I'd say that was a decent first sector. Not great, but decent. Let's just scrap some of the debris. I hate the idea of losing crew members this early in the game, so we'll just take 18 scrap. We'll get ready. I should probably invest 1 more into power as well. Rebel or pirate? Ooh, this is 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. We're gonna go pirate, because I think then in the middle sectors I'll get into civilian sectors, which is more conducive to a good run, I think. Start with this distress call, see what we got here. Okay. We're gonna ignore the request. This is the, like, riot on the mining colony. Again, I really just cannot afford to risk crew members right now. If I lose a crew member on a ship like this, it's such a pain in the ass, because it really does. Like, if you get fires or something breaking out, it takes forever to get from one end to the other. And the Zoltan are not particularly strong during invasions either. We're never surrendering our crew to slavers. I love this fight because it gives you the chance to get another crew member, and crew members are so important. So we're gonna drop the Lido. Let's drop a Lido first on shields, which is gonna be awesome. And then we'll drop another one on weapons at the same time that we kind of rake the halberd beam across its bow right here. Perfect. Yes, accept their surrender. So we will take a crew member. Who's it gonna be? Sambo! Oh, really? You still hit me with a missile after that? What a dick. So now we can have somebody manning our shield rooms. Our glorious tribute from the slaver ship. Don't worry, we're benevolent leaders. Tuesday's taco night. Everybody's gonna be happy. It's a better place to be, man. Was it called the Don't Fuck Up or the Good Luck ship? Okay, so it's a small laboratory fire. Fire suppression system is not responding. Let's dock and try to rescue the survivors. It hurt our ship. And everybody died. Okay, well that's not ideal. I would have loved to have picked up another crew member there. So now we will jump to... We can go to the store, but what's the point? Let's get some scrap first so we could repair our systems. We do have an augment, don't we? Have I totally forgotten about that? I guess we'll check after this. I'm going to... It's got 3 lasers. That is going to tear through my energy shield, unfortunately. But it's okay. Shields hurt, at least. Now we'll drop 1 on the weapons, and then halberd beam. Like this, yo. Alright, so they're going to offer us a decent surrender option. I'll take it. Luckily, I can turn off my halberd beam mid-stroke, so that even if it's touching your ship, it doesn't do any damage, apparently. So again, we will jump to our store here, because this is going to be the only way that we are going to be able to exit, I think. We really need fuel, desperately. Fuck repairing the hull. Yeah, give me all the fuel I can take. What? I got Zoltan shield, don't want to sell that, and do not want to sell my shield charger either, so we're just going to get the fuck out of here then. With only 7 scrap. I guess I could have bought missiles, but it's not that important. Interesting question, why are my shields powered down? There we go. We can power up our med bay as well. Okay, so they've got some strong weapons. But we're going to focus again, as usual, on their shields. Because A, the halberd beam, reasons I've already explained, and B, they're in an asteroid field, so if we can take their shields down, they're basically just going to get completely screwed. Okay, oxygen and medbay are fucked. You know what? That's your job, BioWare. You get in here and fix the oxygen first. So we're going to drop this on the weapons, and then maybe like this. Trying to do my best here. Oh, the halberd beam's offline. I don't know if I like this. It's a surprisingly difficult fight here. Kind of expected things to go much easier than this. Okay, take their weapons offline. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe their weapons that are absolutely killing you are the problem. Who would have thought? We need to get our shields back up, but their damn ion damage is such a pain in the ass. The Zoltans! You're taking forever to fix things, and I hate you, and I want you to die. You're not even my real mom. Are you kidding me? We're not going down like this. Repair everything. You get in the fucking med bay. You repair the shit out of it. That is your fucking job. Just don't miss. Don't miss. Don't. Okay, it didn't miss. Some of their weapons are offline. The asteroids are just tearing me apart because they keep ionizing my damn shields like a bunch of jerk bags. Okay, they're trying to get away now. I don't blame them. Tear him apart with his beam. It didn't do anything. Okay, the weapons... oh, God. I'm concerned about this. First off, pause, open, open, open. That fire needs to get put out. I should have done that sooner. That was real shitty. Okay, so we'll wait for this fire to go out. I lost my crew member who... THQ, no! How did I miss out on that? Again, I realize I should pause the game more often. So we'll send BioWare in here to repair this shit. And once that's repaired, we'll be able to jump away. Why are our shields so low? Oh, we need more power on them, that's why. So hopefully we don't die before we can get out of here. Alright, so we'll wait for our engines to charge. Really need to upgrade our shields. Really need to repair our hull. I apologize, I just bumped my desk with my knee there. I'm gonna take a drink of water, because this could be close here. Zoltan Cruiser, it's a different style of play than the human ship for sure. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay, so we have nothing there. We're just gonna jump to the exit. Maybe we can at least get to Sector 3. And next time I'll play as the human ship, and hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit further. Hey, we got a weapon, and we got scrap as well. Let's jump to the next sector. Mantis controlled or Mantis controlled? I'll take Mantis controlled, I guess. I don't think that's gonna be great for us, though. Captain's log, September 21st. Things are not going well. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die on this very encounter right here. Oh, awesome. They have a missile defense drone, too. That's really cool. So we'll depower our Lido, because that is just gonna cause us to get hit. Or, like, our missile is just gonna get blown up by this defense droid. So we'll use Ion Blast in conjunction with Halberd Beam. Try to take their shields offline. I don't think that the Ion Blast is gonna be enough to take their weapons down. Yeah, it'll take their shields down a little bit, but... oh man, our energy shields are already down. Here's the moment of truth right here. Well, it did something. Let's... again, the airlocks on the Zoltan Cruiser are kind of a pain in the ass too, because I have to like de-oxygenize all of these rooms just to put out this fire, but that's okay. Now their shields are hurting a little bit more. Now their shields are totally off, so if we can maintain this... and their missile missed, that's fantastic. We'll drop the Ion Blast on their shields again. Halberd beam doing some damage. Not as much as I would like, though, and I'm getting a little bit concerned here. Again, take their weapons offline if you want. It doesn't have to just be shields. I'd be happy with the weapons going offline as well. Oh, man, that's going to start leaking oxygen like crazy. Okay, pause. Sorry, Ubisoft. You're probably going to be the sacrificial lamb here. Oh, my God, why are our weapons... Oh, because he's not in the room anymore. Fuck. Sorry, Sambo, actually. I hate to do this. Yeah, this is going to be the end of us, I feel. This is going to be a short-ass run. Here comes the missile that could potentially end our lives. Oxygen's running out. Drop the halberd beam across. Ooh, we're done. We are totally done. Well, that's the Zoltan Cruiser. Probably will not be playing with that again anytime soon. Rest assured, I have been playing more, though. Like... That's my second best run with the Zoltan Cruiser ever, which is pretty embarrassing. But in any case, at least we got to Sector 3. What are the other achievements here? Have 29 power in the systems at the same time. Get to Sector 5 without upgrading your reactor in the Zoltan Cruiser. Unlikely. But you can see, you know, I've got some new high scores here. I've been playing around with the Kestrel a little bit. By far my best ship. So next time, that's what we're going to use. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.